We had a great meeting with the very high officials of Lebanon and very high officials of Israel, and we think that the president of Lebanon and the prime minister of Israel over the next couple of weeks will be coming here. They've agreed to an additional 3 weeks of, no firing, ceasefire, no more firing. Let's see. We hope that happens. It's not going to happen between them, but they do have Hezbollah to think about.
The people of Lebanon deserve to live in a country that's peaceful and prosperous.
We had a great conversation, and I think it's the beginning of something very important. It'd be a wonderful thing to get this worked out simultaneously with what we're doing in Iran.
Well, congratulations. Congratulations to you and our Secretary of State.
If you look at Hezbollah, that's where everybody seems to be united against them. So they are both very united in that way. Yeah, I think there's a very good chance of having peace. I think it should be an easy one. Relative to some of the things we're working on, it should be an easy one. But it's been so many years because nobody focused on it.
We need to work on what's going to be a permanent peace.
And when do you think our president will meet Netanyahu here at the White
I
House?
think we'll do it during this period of time, during the 3-week period, ideally. I mean, I'd like to suggest over the 3-week ceasefire. And when I asked him if he'd like to be ambassador to Lebanon, I said,
the funding that Hezbollah gets from Iran, is Iran going to have to cut that off to do a deal with you?
yeah, they'll have to cut that.
That's a must for you.
Yeah, sure. That's a must, yeah.
Mr. President.
This is historical for our audience as well.
I would like to thank the President, the Vice President, and Secretary to make this historical meeting today that bring two countries that they've never been next to each other more than today in a way. This is 60, 70 years in the making, and today is really the historical day. Thank you, Mr. President, Vice President, Secretary, and we are going to keep going, working for a peace that hopefully we'll get it as soon as possible.
And I'd like to start by just asking JD, our Vice President.
The people of Lebanon, the people of Israel are neighbors, and they want to get along. They can get along. But it's like neighbors who have a rough little kid living in the neighborhood who keeps throwing rocks at everybody's window. And if the kid will quit throwing rocks, the neighbors can get along and start actually working together. The President has initiated something that is truly bringing the neighborhood back to a neighborhood, and recognizing that the problem is not Lebanon, and the problem is not Israel. The problem is Hezbollah, the bad little kid throwing rocks. That's what the President is getting launched today, to get that little kid out of the neighborhood.
Vice President, just say a few words, and then Marco will speak.